In this video, I'm going to talk about the 10 most dangerous temptations that we face in life. Now, some of these may seem like no-brainers, but they can actually be really tough to resist. So buckle up and let's dive in. Number 1 is postponing the start of your life. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that you have all the time in the world, and you might be tempted to put off starting your life, getting a job, starting a family, or even just settling down. But there's danger in postponing your life. The longer you wait, the harder it becomes to overcome temptations and make positive changes. Here are some tips that can help you to skip these temptations and move forward in life. Understand why you are tempted to postpone your life. Make a plan to overcome this temptation. Take action and stick to your plan. Be patient and don't give up. If you follow these tips, you'll be well on your way to overcoming the temptation to postpone your life. Just remember that it won't be easy, but it will be worth it in the end. Number 2 is to exercise power over the weak. The world does not belong to the strong and powerful alone. It also belongs to those who know how to use their swords wisely and keep them sharp. So, be careful of those who have never held a sword before. They might be the most dangerous ones of all because they do not know how to use power responsibly. Engage with them, convince them, and show them the way. Only then will the world truly be at peace. The modern devil is cheap doubling companies are spoon-feeding you just enough brain sugar so you become addicted to it and can't look the other way. The temptation of instant gratification comes at a cost of self-control. The more they control how you feel, the less free you are in your life. Don't let them control you. Take back your power and live your life on your own terms. Number 3 is celebrity fame and status. Many people aspire to be celebrities, but the road to fame is often littered with pitfalls. For every successful celebrity, there are many more who have faded into obscurity. So what separates the celebrities from me? Well, for me, the answer lies in understanding how to handle fame and fortune. Many celebrities become consumed by their own success and lose touch with reality. They forget that they're not invincible and that their fans are fickle. The only certified way to fail at life is to pursue status over everything. Number 4 is to make believe opportunities. You might be pursuing multiple opportunities right now, but ask yourself, are these opportunities or just distractions? Verify that one should pursue in life: health, money, romance, relationships, and intellect. Pick one path that will get you there with each of these 5 pillars, and then forget everything else. The idea of the 5 pillars of life is something original we've developed internally for the Goal Master. The thousands of people who went through it found it revolutionary and speak of it highly to this day. So, if you're looking to focus your efforts and achieve success in life, remember the 5 pillars of life and pick one path to follow well. We already had a good thing going. The temptation will allure you, but success comes from the strength of focusing on your craft. Number 5 is running away from everything in this day and age. It's so easy to get caught up in a rat race and just keep running and running, but what are we really running towards? And what are we leaving behind? We think it's important to stop and take inventory of our lives every once in a while and ask ourselves whether we're truly happy with, where we are. If not, then maybe it's time to make a change. It can be scary to face up to the things that we don't like about our lives, but trust me, it's worth it once you do, and you can start making steps towards a life that makes you happy instead of just endlessly running away. That does count, running away from everything. So next time you feel like you're just going through the motions, ask yourself what you're really running towards. And if you don't like the answer, it's never too late to change course. Number 6 is settle in for what's easy, not what's great. We all know the feeling of wanting to take the easy way out, whether it's choosing to watch Netflix instead of going for a run, or opting for a cheeseburger over a salad. It can be hard to resist the urge to do what's easy instead of what's best for us. But why is this so? Why so often we choose the path of least resistance? There are a few theories that could explain this phenomenon. One is that our brains are hardwired for efficiency and best seek out shortcuts whenever possible. Another possibility is that we're simply creatures of habit and tend to stick with what's familiar, even if it's not necessarily good for us. Whatever the reason, the temptation to take the easy way out is something we all face on a daily basis, and while it's not always possible or realistic to resist this temptation, well, not entirely, but there are ways to minimize its impact on our lives Here are a few tips that can help us to come out this temptation and make a plan when it comes to tackling anything in life. Whether it's getting in shape or quitting smoking, having a plan is key. When you know what you need to do, when you need to do it, you're much less likely to give the temptation. Set small goals. Trying to make sweeping changes overnight is rarely successful. Instead, focus on setting small achievable goals that will get you closer to your larger goal. Number 7 is digital lust. Digital lust is a very real and dangerous temptation. It's easy to get caught up in the moment and forget all about the consequences, but there are ways to fight back against this temptation. Here are some tips to help you stay strong. Understand what you're feeling. Recognize that what you're feeling is lust, not love. It's important to be honest with yourself about your feelings. This can help you keep things in perspective, set boundaries for yourself, be clear about what you will and won't do online, stick to your limits even if it's hard. This will help you avoid getting into situations that you're going to regret later. Be aware of the risks. Remember that there are real dangers associated with digital lust. Be mindful of the possible consequences before you act. Number 8 is unearned or easy money. Be careful of unearned or easy money. People waste their lives in pursuit of it, and it can kill your chances of true progress. Hard work is foundational in the identity of the individual. Don't fall into the temptation of easy money. Work hard and reap the rewards that come with it. Number 9 is dopamine hit. We used to get dopamine when we overcame an obstacle without life. It got better because of our effort. Our brain would fire up with dopamine. But now we get dopamine from seemingly meaningless things like getting likes on social media posts from people we barely know or care about. This isn't a healthy way to live. We need to find ways to get dopamine that are meaningful and satisfying, not just empty and superficial. The modern devil is cheap dopamine. Companies are spoon-feeding us just enough brain sugar so we become addicted to it and can't look away. The temptation of that instant gratification comes at the cost of our self-control. The more they control you, and the more they control how we feel, the less free we are in our lives. But we don't have to be controlled by them. We can take our power back by learning the control of our own dopamine. Number 10 is snooze. People hit snooze in life on all sorts of things. I'll launch my business later. I'll send that email later. I'll go to the gym tomorrow. And what do you know? Time goes by and you're still fat, broken, and happy. How many of you hit that news button ever wonder why you do it? Those extra 5 minutes never truly feel good because your brain understands that you're eating away from who you are. You're eating away the satisfaction of getting what must be done out of the way, and this snooze effect isn't only about your morning, so stop hitting the snooze button on your life. It's time to take this seriously. If you're new to our channel and you like such amazing content, make sure you have subscribed to our channel so you can also follow us on social media and leave us your feedback in the comment section.